Today I'm here to talk to you guys about this Dashcam by 70 Mine. Now they did send me this product for review, but they want me to show you what it is and how it works. Now this is their brand new 4K 360 degree camera, which is really neat. And they sent it to me with a bunch of accessories. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go over it all with you. I'm going to show you what it comes with, and I'm going to show you kind of connect it up, and it'll show you some of the features and a little bit of how it works here in the studio. But I'm going to install it in the car and show you what it's like in the car with some live footage as well. So the video may be a little bit long. You might want to move along to the part that you are most interested in. But I've had several of these cameras from this company. They are one of the leading manufacturers of dash cams, and they work really well. So let's dive in and see what comes with it and get this whole thing connected. Okay, here's what you're going to get in the basic package. I do want to talk to you real quick about some of the features that are here on the box. It has their STARVIS 2, which is their little sensor, the camera sensor, which is like the top of the line sensor for these cameras. The Dashcam's a 4K HDR set, has 360 degree full view, Wi-Fi 6, which means you can also connect this right to your phone to download the footage and see real-time footage and all that kind of stuff. The dual Sony STARVIS, that's what I was just talking about. HDR dual channel recording, 4K image, and AI motion detection, and a bunch more. It's got also a GPS system built into it as well. Really cool. So now you're going to get the two cameras. You're going to get the front camera, which is a 360. I'll show you more details of that. A rear camera here. It also has some adjustments to it, but you fix it to where you need to. So that's the back camera. You're going to get some power stuff here. So you're going to get a power supply for the main camera, and you're going to get this super long cable that goes to the back camera. So you're going to route this, stick this on your back windshield, route this all the way through your headliner, all the way to the front, and plug it into this camera here. And to do that, you're going to get this little tool, which helps you get into the headliner, that little crowbar kind of thing. Of course, you're going to get a manual for it. They do give you an SD card, 128 gigabyte SD card, so you can actually record your footage onto here, which is also really good to have. And this stuff is more mounting here. So each of these already have stickers on them, but they give you an extra set of stickers in case if you need to take it off and move it to another vehicle or anything like that. They do give you extra stickers. And then they have these little clings. You also get two each of these. And what you do is you're going to put this up on the window, and it's like a static clean kind of thing on the window, on your windshield. And then you're going to mount this onto here because it's super sticky. And if you do have to take it off, it's easier to pull this off with everything mounted on it than it is to pull this off the window, because these again are very sticky. So you're going to get a couple each of those, one for the front and one for the back. Okay, this is one of the accessories they sent to me. Now, it doesn't come with the package. It is extra, but it's a filter for your camera. It's a CPL filter, which helps see through the glass with a little bit less glare. And the other option is a hardwire kit. Now, this is very important. If you want your camera to be usable and working when you are not in it, like if the car is turned off, there's no power to it, but you want your camera to access several features that it normally does, like parking features. So if you're parked someplace and somebody bumps your car, normally the camera wouldn't know because it's not on. But if you hardwire it in, the camera is always on and always working, and it's always going to detect if someone bumps your car when you are not in it or if it's turned off. So that part is cool. Also, some other features, you can like find your car in a parking lot. So if you're in a big parking lot and you lose your car, because it has power, you can connect with your app and find where your vehicle is with this hardwire kit. Now, it does need to wire into your fuse block in your car. I myself am not a car electronic person or electrician. I don't know how to do that. I don't usually touch that kind of thing when I'm installing these kits. So I will not be showing you how some of those features work with this kit because I don't know how to install it. It's recommended you get someone that knows what they're doing to put this kind of thing in. But if you want those features, you do need to have this hardwire kit. Okay, taking a closer look at the camera itself. This is the front camera. A few things. This is the part that goes up against the window. So there's a sticky tab here. I'm going to leave that on there for now. And this tab here pulls this part of it down to show you. It goes like that, and that gives you a tipping. So you can mount this on all kinds of angles. Right here on the side is where you put the SD card. So I'm going to open that up and take this SD card out. and insert it in. Now it only goes one way, so I just went ahead and slapped that in, and you can put that back there. You got a big screen here. I'm going to turn this on and show you that just in a minute. This side here you have controls. You got your different controls up and down and accept a power button kind of thing there. Here you have speakers and your lens. This comes off like that. There's also a speaker down here. And again, this is the part that rotates. So now this will rotate around. Up here at the top again, this is where you're going to plug in your power supply to power this up. And then your rear camera is also going to go into that section there. Okay, I went ahead and plugged it in. And you're going to see it's got a cool little funny face to it. I just turned the power button on the side here, and it pulls this.
Hello, I am Max. Please use 70 My app to bind the device.
Okay, so now it's talking about using the app. Let's bring that in, and I'll show you this here. This is the app I already downloaded. I actually have several cameras already. Like I said, I've tested a bunch of these here. But we're going to go ahead and add a camera. So let's hit this here. It's going to scan the Bluetooth devices, and it pulls it up right away. That's the camera there. So we're going to hit that. It's telling me to confirm, so I'm going to hit this button to confirm. It adds it there. Okay, now it says to format the card, and it just says to hit the button. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the button here to format it, and that's done. Now you can see up here it says record. It's got some other features. So, and we can change things here with the up and down arrow. Your Wi-Fi, to the record off, mute, WMK, mark. This is lane assist. It has that. Remote video viewing, settings, so forth. So let's go over here to settings. I'm going to hit the power button once. The format, reset, version, and back. Connecting to a Wi-Fi hotspot. Now what you're going to do is to download all your footage and everything, you need to connect it up to the Wi-Fi hotspot like this. So if you wanted to, instead of taking the chip out and you want to download directly to your phone, it's pretty simple. You just connect it like this. And then you can come over here to the album, and you can see all your album stuff here. You can see the screen, it's live. So I have my hand in here. I'm going to go ahead and move it around. You can see, hi, there we go. It's a nice, super clear video there. Now on your app, you can come over here to these buttons, and you can see a lot of more information here on the camera itself. Okay, some more cool stuff about this camera. This actually has voice control, so you could actually tell it to do stuff. If I say take photo, it just took a photo. Now it says record video. Dashcam record emergency video. So now it's recording emergency video. You can say record audio. If your camera's facing forward, you can just say capture left. Just hit it turns to the left. You can say capture right. If I say capture inside, it goes to the inside of the vehicle, just like that. If I say camera reset, it goes back to the front. If I say take selfie, it takes a picture of yourself inside the vehicle. If I say shoot vlog,
get ready to say hi to the camera.
So it rotates all the way around and back to here. Hello, it's me. This is my interior vlog. So it does that. Pretty cool. Okay, so now I'm back into the app itself, and now I can take a picture from here, just like that. Or we can hit this button and move. Oh, here we go. Move the lens around however we want to. Rotation and calibration. Let's go back here to the device settings to show you some more stuff here. So if I come up here to device settings, it says connect to the Dashcam hotspot to enable more settings. We were just kind of there. Your video encoding format, your resolution, your video clip durations, the speed watermark. So this will tell you, again, it's got GPS, so it tells you how fast you're going and where you're located. Coordinates, watermark. Their logo, anti-flicker, mirror and rotation, live view available when power is on, the starting position of the lens, the parking position of the lens, again, the duration, collision detection, motion detection, time-lapse photography, emergency video. There's all kinds of stuff. The voice command, you can turn that off if you don't want it. Device fatigue reminder, in case you've been driving for so long, it'll tell you, hey, go take a break. Your speaker volumes, you see there is a ton of stuff. Record the audio, all these things. There are tons of stuff. You can set the dates, format, your everything speed. You can tell you the speed of your unit, how fast you're going, position, status, on and on and on. Tons of stuff and information here. You can change the device name, and this is more information, firmware update, and so forth. There is a 4G module available for this. That's another thing. The 4G LTE, cellular-based signal. That is also a secondary or an extra option that you can purchase to add to this as well. Okay, I had the rear camera on here. Now, if I say switch to rear, it switches to rear. Now I'm upside down. Here we go. It just switched over to the rear camera. Switch front. Now it switches back to front camera there. So now you can, just by talking to it, you can see what camera is seeing where. So as you can see, this has a lot of features to it. Next is to install it and show you some real footage from in the car. Okay, I have the back camera here mounted up on the back windshield of my van. Now, I do have another camera mounted here, but you can see where the cord goes up into the headrail. And that's kind of what we're going to want to do here, is take this cord and tuck it up into here and then through. So you're going to have a little bit of cord hanging down here, unless if you can mount it up on this kind of place, which is very possible too. You can mount it here and you wouldn't need it on the windshield itself and tuck it in. Now also what I did is I actually have this whole thing, it's kind of a little mess here, but I have it all plugged into a power supply. That way I can come and take a look at the main unit here, switch rear view. There, and it switches over to the rear view camera, and then you put the window down, or the tailgate down, and adjust it to make it so it looks good. Right now it's sitting up, obviously, but I had adjusted it so it's down pretty good. So again, what you're going to do is run the wires, and we're going to take the wires and run it up into the headboard like this, and then around, and that's pretty much what this other one is. You can see it tucked in there. You can use that little tool to tuck it in. This is a little crowbar type tool to tuck it in and go all the way around there. That's kind of how you do it to install it. Okay, it might be hard to see here, but I have the static clean thing here, and this mounted kind of right below my rear view mirror, so I can kind of see the screen. It's kind of hard to place. I didn't want to go too far because I didn't want it obstructing my view, but also wanted to be able to have it spin around and be able to see the screen, and it's kind of pretty much center on. So that's how you mount that. Super simple and easy. Right now I still have it plugged into the power supply. So to hook up the power wire, we're going to take this wire and run it up through the headliner and probably down on this side, or on the driver's side, either way, and then up underneath the dash and everything, so it comes out to have it plugged into here. With this plug, this comes with it, and it's got a dual plug, so actually I can plug my cell phone into it as well as the camera, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to run some wires around and get it up in there. Again, same thing, just run it through the headliner. Use the tool. It's going to take time, but just take your time with it, and we'll plug it in and take it for a test drive. This is a test of an inside vlog driving. Just capture it, because it's capturing video and audio anyways. So let's see if we can capture a driving trip, kind of like a road trip vlog. And we can record all the fun things we talk about while we're on vacation.